Heating and cooling system is currently in the attic, and that is going to become our second story. So that means we've got to move it, and that's just fine with us because it is the perfect opportunity to upgrade the system, and that is going to help us get some points towards our green building 5-star rating that we are trying to get. And to help us with the project, we've got Michael Scher here. Hey, Michael.
Yes, good morning, Kevin.
Good morning. So we are getting rid of the old air conditioner, and I guess the question is why? Is it too old? Is it too small? Is it inefficient?
It's all of those things, Kevin.
All right.
This unit is 16 years old now, and by Texas standards, that's an old man.
A lot of hot days here, so I guess I've been working hard.
Yes, it has. It's also a rather inefficient unit by today's standards. It's 10 SCER, and SCER means Seasonal Energy Efficiency Rating, which is like the miles per gallon of my industry.
Okay.
We actually have in mind installing a unit that has a 16 or 17 SCER rating.
So from 10 to 16 or 17, is that literally a 60 to 70% increase in efficiency?
That's correct. It is.
We'd like to hear that because we are fighting for green points here, so that should help. And how about the size? Because we're adding about 750 square feet to this house.
Well, this unit is a 2.5 ton, and we've determined that the new project is going to need a 3-ton unit.
All right, so just a slight increase. So how do we actually get started removing the equipment?
Well, we're connecting the refrigerant hose right now to the unit, and the refrigerant will be pulled by our little compressor here in our recovery unit out of the old machine and deposited in this steel tank.
So what is the refrigerant?
This refrigerant is R22, or most of us know it as Freon.
Why is the recovery tank on a scale?
2 reasons. This will tell us how much refrigerant we've recovered, which is important because the law requires that we track the purchase, the use, the recovery, the dispensation of it. Second reason is that the bottle is only safe up to 55 pounds, including the weight of the bottle. So we have to be sure that we don't overfill it.
How many pounds of refrigerant do you expect to recover from this unit?
A system this size will probably have about 5 or 6 pounds of refrigerant in it.
Why so much concern about actually capturing this gas?
Well, it's against the law to vent this material into the atmosphere. It's been determined that this is harmful to the ozone layer.
So once it goes into the bottle here, we're going to recycle it or destroy it somehow?
That's right. When we get the bottle full, we'll take it to our wholesaler who passes it on up the chain where it can be cleaned up and recycled, or if that's not possible or practical, they'll destroy it.
How long will this process take?
About 30 minutes.
All right. Now, once this is all done, I know we've got some more work to do up in the attic?
Yes, we do. Kevin, what we have up here are the indoor components of the heating and cooling system.
Up here in the attic, that's eventually going to become our second floor. All right, what are we looking at?
What we see here is the evaporator coil. The refrigerant lines from it go to the outdoor unit that we just saw. It will be disconnected, as will the gas furnace, which includes the blower that moves the air through the system. And the rest of the ductwork is here in the attic, and it's in the wrong location and the wrong size.
All right.
So it'll be removed.
So all of this equipment is not going to be reused. We've got to get it out of here. It's quite large. We've got a small opening. What's your plan?
Well, fortunately, Bill, our contractor, needs to make an opening right here for his stair for the project.
That's right.
So we're going to cut the equipment loose and move it out of the way. He'll make the opening, and then it'll be easy for us to take it down.
All right, great. So how do we get started in terms of dismantling this?
Okay. The first thing we're going to do, of course, is turn off the electricity to the unit and shut off the gas to the furnace. Okay. Then we're safe. We'll disconnect the power, disconnect the gas line, and then we're ready to cut loose the ductwork. That's a very simple process, merely cutting it at the back of the metal.
Gotcha.
Then it'll break loose.
All right, so we are very concerned with how we dispose of everything from this job site. How are you going to help us in that regard?
Well, the good news there is there's quite a bit of valuable metals in some of these components. The evaporator coil includes copper and aluminum, as does the outdoor unit. We'll separate them out and recycle them. We'll also recycle the steel that's left.
I like to hear recycle. I will get out of your way and let you guys get to it. Thank you, Michael.
My pleasure. Thank you.